Welcome back to another Taekook oneshot, stepbrother. Taehyung slammed the door to his room and tossed his back on the bed. After years of studying abroad, he was finally back home. He had missed everything about his luxurious family mansion. Well, almost everything. He walked into his massive walk-in closet to unpack as he reached for his favorite perfume. A familiar musky accent hit him. His brows frowned. Hey, why does it smell like someone bathed in my perfume? He muttered. Just then the door cracked open and Jungkook, his elder stepbrother, stood there casually in a crispy black shirt, fixing his cuffs. Hey, did you use my perfume? Taehyung asked, his tone sharp. Jungkook glanced up, his expression calm as ever. Yeah, I did. I was in a hurry. Tae, you what? Taehyung marched towards him, pointing an accusing finger. Tae, do you even know how expensive that is? And you didn't even ask. Jungkook shrugged, unbothered. I needed to go out. I didn't have time to shower, so I used it. Big deal? Gaps his jaw dropped. You're telling me you skipped the shower and used my perfume to cover it up? Disgusting. Jungkook smiled. Slightly shaky. You are so dramatic there. It's just a bottle of perfume. Theo crossed his arm, his eyebrows narrowing. It's not just a bottle, it's my signature accent, my identity, and you just stink it up with your unwashed self. Jungkook sighed, leaning against the door frame. JK, you are overreacting. I will buy you another one if it's that big of a deal. Taehyung threw his hand up. It's not about the money, it's about respect, Jungkook. This is why we never got along. Jungkook's calm demeanor didn't wear JK because you are always looking for something to fight about. You are just got back and here you are making a scene over perfume. Taehyung's face turned red with frustration. Maybe I wouldn't have to fight if you weren't so cold and inconsiderate. Jungkook straightened, his voice dropped a tone, JK, and maybe I wouldn't be so cold if you stopped acting like a spoiled brat every time something doesn't go your way. The room grazed silent as their gaze locked, tense thick in the air. After a moment, Jungkook exhaled, brushing past Taehyung. JK, I don't have time for this. I'm late. Taehyung scoffed, muttering under his breath. Yako, stink up someone else's air with my accent. Jungkook paused at the door, glancing back for a second. Taehyung thought he saw the finest hint of a smirk on his brother's face. Welcome home, Taehyung, Jungkook said before walking out. Taehyung stood there for me. This is going to be a long stay. Time escaped Taehyung with a mischievous smile and an air of confidence walking into the cozy cafe, his eyes searching for someone. He wore a stylish jacket and walked like he owned the place. Heads turned, but Taehyung only cared about finding his boyfriend, Do-jun, who Hey Do-jun, Taehyung called out, his voice likely. He dropped into the seat across Do-jun. A charming grin plastered onto his face. Taehyung, you are late again, Do-jun teased, shaking his head. The traffic. Taehyung lied casually, waving his hands. You know how busy the roads are. At the corner table, Jungkook sat quietly, sipping his black coffee. His sharp features were unreadable, but his dark eyes lingered on Taehyung and Do-jun. Jungkook wasn't supposed to be here. He has came by chance, craving some quiet time. Instead, he found himself watching his younger stepbrother laugh and flirt. Jungkook, why am I feeling this way? Jungkook muttered to himself, clenching his jaw. His fingers tightened around the coffee cup. Taehyung laugh rang through the cafe as Jun leaned forward, whispering something in his ear. Taehyung smirked to Jun's arm. Playfully, his cheeks flushed with amusement. Dojun, stop it, you are too much. Taehyung giggled, sweating him away. Jungkook felt a sharp pain in his chest. He hated this familiar feeling glaring at him. Jealousy? No, couldn't be. He shook his head, trying to focus on his book, but the words blurred. Unable to hold back, Jungkook got up and walked over to their table. His calm demeanor masked the storm within him. Taehyung, Jungkook said, his deep voice cutting through the laughter. Taehyung looked up, surprised. Hey, Jungkook, what are you doing here? JK, shouldn't I be asking you that? Jungkook's tone was natural, but his eyes flickered with something Taehyung couldn't place. JK, you didn't tell anyone you were meeting him? Taehyung rolled his eyes. I don't need to tell you everything, Jungkook. Dojun's my boyfriend, not yours. Dojun looked awkward, sensing the tension though. Maybe I should. No. Taehyung interrupted, his voice formed. Stay. Dojun. Jungkook's eyes gaze hardened. JK, you are trusting too much someone like him. Taehyung, but not deserving. Everyone deserves it. Taehyung shot back. JK, and who are you to decide that for me? Mind your own business, Jungkook. Jungkook shot tightened, but he didn't reply. Instead, he turned and walked out of the cafe. Dojun frowned, though that was intense. Is he always like that? Taehyung sighed, suddenly feeling uneasy. No, he is usually calm. I don't know what's gotten into him. I said. Jungkook leaned against the wall, taking a deep breath. JK, why does it hurt so much to see him with someone else? Jungkook whispered to himself. Time escaped. The small villa was bursting with excitement. Taehyung, dressed in casual yet stylish clothes, was laughing with Dojun as they finalizing the details of their wedding. It was just 2 days away, and everything seems perfect though. Taehyung, are you sure about the flowers? Dojun asked, titling his head. Of course, white roses are classy. Taehyung replied, grinning nearby. Jungkook was leaning against the doorframe, arm crossed, his cold demeanor masked the emotions inside him. He hated Dojun, not just for cheating on Taehyung, but for taking away someone Jungkook loved but doesn't know yet about his own feelings. Though Taehyung, you are sending the money for your rings and suit, for our rings and suit in my account, right? Dojun asked, and Taehyung nodded his head. Of course I will. You will get it from the store today evening, Taehyung asked, and smiled in response. Later that evening, Jungkook walked past Taehyung's room and heard him humming a happy tune. His heart ached, but he said nothing and went to his room. 2 days before the wedding, chaos erupted in the villa. Dojun is gone. Taehyung's voice cracked as he stared at the wedding planner. Yes, he left a note. The planner said, hesitantly handing it over. Taehyung's hand trembling as he read the note. I'm sorry, Taehyung. I can't do this. There is someone else. Also, I'm sorry I'm taking your money that you gave me for the ring and suits. I needed it to get out of this country with my real love. Thanks for your help and sorry for my lie. Taehyung's knees gave out and he sat on the floor, tears streaming down his face. How could you do this to me? I trusted you. Mr. Kim, hearing the commotion, rushed in. Kim, what happened, Taehyung? He's gone, that Taehyung choked out. Hey Dojun, he was cheating on me and he took all the money I gave him for our wedding ring and suits. Taehyung cried in his dad's arms for a moment. Mr. Kim didn't know what to say. Meanwhile, Jungkook was standing there at the door of the room. Jungkook was feeling guilty over his feelings right now, but he felt relief, even happiness, but seeing Taehyung's tears broke his heart. Mr. Kim knelt beside him. Kim, Taehyung, you don't deserve this. You deserve someone who truly loves you. Taehyung looked up and hesitated. Eyes red they, but I thought he did love me, Dad. Mr. Kim clenched his fist. Taehyung brushed his face in his hands and his dad gently placed a hand on his shoulder. Kim, I'm here for you, Tae. Always, my son. GK, me too. Jungkook whispered to himself unknowingly, and Taehyung looked at Jungkook. Kim, Taehyung stood by the large window of his luxurious bedroom, watching the rain pour down. His heart felt as heavy as the stormy clouds above. Just days ago, he was excited to marry Dojun, his boyfriend of 2 years. Now he felt humiliated and betrayed. His stepmother Kim Bong into the room. Bong, Taehyung, we need to talk, she said firmly. About what? My ruined life? Taehyung snapped, his attitude taking over. Bong sighed. Listen, to save the family reputation, I have a solution. You should marry Jungkook. Taehyung's eyes widened in shock. They marry Jungkook. Are you insane? I can't stand him and he hates me. Bong, it's the only way. Taehyung, think about your father and the family. Jungkook has already agreed. Bong said before walking out, leaving Taehyung forming. I'm not going to marry him, and that's final. Taehyung shouted back. To be continued, everyone. What do you think? What is Taehyung's decision gonna be? Is he gonna agree to getting married to Jungkook or not? Comment it down. I'll see you again with the final episode of this one shot. Till then, take care, say bye bye.